This is not the end, and it's not the failure of the talks. Why?
So said UN envoy Staffan de Mistura as he announced a temporary pause this month in the newly launched proximity talks between the Syrian government and moderate opposition. The talks got off to a bumpy start and then were abruptly halted, partly as a result of opposition complaints about a relentless bombing campaign by the Russian-backed Syrian regime on rebel-held Aleppo. Russia's aerial bombing has contributed to thousands of Syrians fleeing from their homes, a move that needs to stop, said Secretary of State John Kerry during an appearance with his Egyptian counterpart.
Russia's activities in Aleppo and in the region right now are making it much more difficult to be able to come to the table and to be able to have a serious conversation.
But the United States and other members of the International Syria Support Group could have their work cut out for them when it comes to trying to get Russia to comply with a ceasefire, a provision most group members feel is crucial for the talks on a political transition.
This involvement of Russia has changed the momentum, the course of the war. Assad was on the verge of losing, and he now is more than holding his own.
Some say Russia, despite being part of the International Syria Support Group, really has no desire to see significant change in Syria.
I don't think the political track is going to bear fruit. I think the regime, with very powerful support from Russia and of course from Iran and Hezbollah and other groups, are currently operating to defeat what's known as the moderate opposition.
But there is hope the next few days will bring change, say U.S. officials.
We will approach this meeting in Munich with great hopes that this will be a telling moment, and it is urgent. The crisis of humanitarian catastrophe unfolding before the eyes of the world.
U.S. officials say the Russian decision to support the Syrian regime prolongs the conflict and makes it harder to get a political resolution or transition in Syria. Pam Dockins, VOA News, the State Department.